a woman who was a symbol of power and strength, and whose adventurous spirit was so essential to the American person. She had a mind to accomplish anything that came in her path, but she was known best for her courageous flying skills. If you don't already know who I'm talking about, her name is Amelia Earhart. She was born in Kansas on July 24th, 1897. Known for her tomboy characteristics, flying started out as just a hobby for Amelia after college, but turned into what she is now famous for today. She was the first woman to fly, opening up a new field of aviation for women all over, in a time where women were fighting to have any rights at all. She was involved in many organizations, such as National Women's Party, supporter of Equal Rights Amendment, and the 99s, an organization for female pilots. Amelia never slowed down in life. She began as a volunteer nurse for World War I, and after enrolled as a pre-med student before flying in 1922, when she bought her first plane with help of family. Later, she married George Putman in 1931, after he had to propose to her 6 times before she even said yes. Her views of marriage were liberal, keeping her own name after marriage. But even after marriage and the time she spent flying, she somehow made time to become an author, writing many bestsellers about aviation, and a designer, where she designed her own clothing that was suitable for travel. In 1928, she was the first female passenger on a transatlantic flight. And then, in 1932, she flew solo flight on a transatlantic. Earhart was the first woman to receive a Distinguished Flight Cross. Now, although Amelia's life sounded fun and adventurous at all times, it wasn't. She lived a hard childhood life. She was constantly moving. She lived with her grandma for a while when she was a child, and her dad had a bad drinking problem and could not keep a job at all. But she managed to make it through all the bad times to become the woman that she is known best for today, and who I, as a woman, look up to. She never let the bad things in her life slow her down for her accomplishments. Amelia Earhart was declared missing when flying to Howland Island in 1937, and later declared legally dead on January 5th of 1939. Now let's take just a minute to remember the Queen of Air, Amelia Earhart, and all the wonderful accomplishments in her life. Being the first woman to fly, giving all women at that time and today the inspiration to work hard for any dream they have.